I have all the disadvantages required for success. This is a quote cited by Larry Ellison, the CEO of Oracle, in this book, Think Big, that I am very honored and happy to share with you all. Hello and good morning. My name is Chan Pui Yun. I represent Bicara, and my school code is XEA4182. So, today, how many of you are ambitious and hard-driven people? Well, I have exactly the right book to talk about today, which is Think Big by Bicara, Quotes and Notes and Inspiration to Spark Business Success. Now, why do I pick this book? I love about this book because it inspires me a lot. As someone who's ambitious and who wants to embrace failure and who is also afraid of failure, this book helps me get back up on my knees all the time. Let's take a few examples on how this book impacts on how I view failure and how to embrace failure to achieve greater success, like quoted just like by Larry Ellison. Now the first quote is, obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. Now, this is one thing that I like about this book is that it tells you that failures are just short-term and temporary stuff. What really we should be focused on is the long-term goal and what we're trying to achieve instead of being scared of failure and making it something to stop us from achieving what we want. So the next quote on failure I would like to share is, you must have long-range goal to keep from being frustrated by short-term failures. Now, I did mention about failures and obstacles being a short-term and temporary blessing in disguise. And this will prove to us that we must embrace failures and be not afraid to fail. Especially if you're someone who's a business person, or if you're someone who's into enterprising, if you're an entrepreneur, you want to build a business. Now, this book is for you because in entrepreneurship, risks and failures are a must. You can't be afraid of them, and you must embrace failure and obstacles. Now, the next thing what I love about this book is that it teaches the value of learning, constantly feeding ourselves with knowledge. As a reader, as avid book reader, why do we read books? Why exactly do we keep reading books? Now, the reason for that is very simple, correct? We want to feed ourselves knowledge. We want to know more about the world. We want to give ourselves more value. We want to increase the value in our self-worth and in our IQ. We want to know more about the world. We want to know how the world works. Now, this book embraces the art of learning. Now, let's take an example of two quotes that share with us all about the beauty of learning. Now, the first one is, learning is the only sustainable source of competitive advantage. This is a quote by Carl Hellman, Associate Professor at Principia College and a business speaker. Now, it talks about how learning is the only sustainable life skill, especially in the world of a competitive market. And we have a lot of competitors who want to get ahead of 99% of the people. We need to keep on learning, and we need to keep feeding ourselves knowledge. This book tells us this very clearly. Another example about telling us the value of learning is this one. Anyone who stops learning is old. Whether at 20 or 80, anyone who keeps learning stays young. The greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Now, this is what I like about the book as well. This is a quote by Henry Ford, founder of Ford Motor Company. Now, what I like about this book is that it features a lot of famous figures, public figures, business figures as well, and inspiring people who want to learn a lot. For example, this one, it tells us about the value of learning, and this is a quote recited by Henry Ford, which is the founder of Ford Motor Company, the famous car company. I really good credit for him. He's a very inspirational man who built his own business, and I love what he said about this book. Think big. Another thing that I love and I recommend everyone to really think big, because in this world we have to set an unlimited expectation. We have to overestimate what we can achieve by doing work. Basically, by thinking big, we have to think ahead, think about long, think about the bigger picture, instead of being stuck with failures and the obstacles in front of us. We have to keep looking big in what we actually want. Like the quote about building a long-term goals. And that is all for me. Thank you very much.